imeongezewa pesa. So this is I'm reading the highlights, the allocation of the funds that we should expect before budget is somewhere itself. So the office of the president imeongezewa that is 5.37 billion up from 4.54 billion. And now when it comes to the state house itself, state house ilikuwa that is 8.58 billion. That is yenye imekiwa sai from 8.37 billion. So that is the office of the president, the state house wameongezewa pesa. Okay. And now when it comes to the office of the deputy president, ilikuwa that is 2.92 billion. Down from that is 3.18 billion. That is the office of the deputy president. Kwa hivyo kumaanisha the office of the deputy president amepunguziwa.
Watu wamepunguziwa.
Yes, the office of the deputy president. Huyo ni wa kupunguziwa. And now the office of the prime cabinet secretaries wamekiwa that is 866.8 million. From that is 955.11 million. That it means there is a drop. That is the office of the prime secretaries, cabinet secretaries. And now let's check it out. That is the foreign affairs. Wamekiwa that is 25.63 billion. From that is 21.07 billion. So the foreign affairs wameongezewa pesa. No. Kwa hivyo I hope watafanya kazi yao. You remember ile mambo ya kazi ya majuu. Iko involved na watu wa foreign affairs. Since wameongezewa nini pesa. Wasaidie wa Kenya.
Kupata kazi. Lakini ya
and they do their work diligently. You know, then you're going to let's dive into the National Police Service. Wamekiwa that is 125.29 billion. From that is 115.43 billion. Kwa hivyo wameongezewa pesa. And now the internal security itself and national administration yao wamekiwa 35.41 billion. From that is 37.46 billion. So internal security imepunguziwa pesa. No. Alafu the Ministry of Defense wamekiwa that is 200.37 billion. From 179.71 billion wameongezewa pesa. The State Department of Tithe wamekiwa that is 42.41 billion. From 35.42 billion. At least this is a good thing. TVET is imeongezewa pesa. And then when it comes to the higher education, wamekiwa 44.65 billion. That is from 136.18 billion. Actually, I'm glad that the government wamekaa chini Grace wakaongezea you know, tukisoma highlights zetu tulisoma that is in February. The education itself walikuwa wamepunguziwa pesa. But at least they have sat down and wameongezea pesa. This is a good thing.
Yes, it's a good thing for
so that hata wanafunzi when you apply for help and everything watasaidika, especially for the universities. You know, the education finally ilikuwa the big cry for the Kenyan citizens. Wameongezewa pesa. And alafu bado because ya mambo ya CBC. You know, CBC, that is another thing
it needs a lot of money.
It needs a lot of money. True. At least wameongezewa pesa. The basic education wamekiwa that is one yenye nimesoma ilikuwa the higher education for the universities. The basic education Grace wamekiwa 126.13 billion. That is from wamekiwa 126.13 billion. That is from 138.86 billion. So that is a drop. That is a drop. And then when it comes to the National Treasury, wamekiwa that is 118.38 billion from 117.05 billion. So that is an increment. Then the economy, and when it comes to the economic and planning, wamekiwa that is 63.19 billion from 74.51 billion. So that is a drop. I don't know kwa nini wamepunguziwa, especially with the current situations in our country. You know, our president alienda China and expecting that he is investors to come in our country. So I don't know kwa nini wamepunguziwa pesa, because you know our economy inahitaji kazi sana.
Sana.
And then when it comes to the medical services here, let's check it out on this. When it comes to the medical services, wamekiwa 105.44 billion. That is from 103.57 billion. At least wameongezewa pesa. Yeah, you know, when talk about priorities, these are the things they talk about. These are things that are affecting the common mwananchi out there. At least wameongezewa. And then when it comes to the, let's check out the road. The roads wameongezewa that is wamekiwa that is 185.03 billion. From 208.4 billion. That is a big drop.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wamepunguziwa pesa. So hao ni watu wa barabarani, and you remember